Why do people seem to achieve success so easily while others struggle, even when they have the same talent or resources? It's not luck, it's not even necessarily a skill. The real difference is consistency. Consistency is the driving factor behind success. It's not about making massive progress overnight, it's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Think about it. The people who succeed aren't necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They're the people who stick with it when others give up. Take working out for example. If you go to the gym every few weeks and lift heavy for 3 hours, you're not going to see any results. But if you go consistently, even for 30 minutes daily, over time, you start to see real progress. Small, consistent actions build momentum, and that momentum eventually leads to results. Personally, I've seen this play out in my own life. When I first started working out at home, I didn't see much progress at the start, but I stuck with it. I focused on showing up consistently even when there were times I didn't feel like it. Rather than chasing quick results, I focused on delaying my gratification, resulting in myself seeing decent results in my physique. Here's an example. There's this concept called the compounding effect. It's the idea that small repeated actions over time can lead to massive results. For example, reading 10 pages of a book might not seem like much, but over a year, that's 3,650 pages. Over a year of reading, you will receive numerous benefits, like enhancing your vocab, having better memory, increasing creativity, enhancing your knowledge through learnings of one's perspective and ideas. Practicing a skill for just 20 minutes a day adds up to over 120 hours a year. Learning skills can be useful through boosting your confidence because you're proficient in a new area. It could boost career opportunities and enhances your cognitive functions. These small efforts might seem insignificant in the moment, but over time they compound into major progress. The problem is that most people quit before they see any actual results. They expect instant gratification, and when that doesn't happen, they give up. But the people who stick with it, who trust the progress and keep going, that's where the real success comes from. One of the hardest parts of consistency is overcoming that mental block. There will be days where you don't feel motivated, where you don't feel like you're making progress. That's where discipline comes in. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what keeps you moving. Instead of relying on motivation, create a system that makes consistency automatic. A really good tip I utilize is breaking down the major task into seemingly smaller tasks to trick your brain into thinking that it's easier. For example, if you have an essay to write with a 1,000 word limit and it seems overwhelming, tell yourself, I just need to start writing a sentence, a paragraph. This technique tricks your brain into making the task at hand more manageable, making you more motivated to complete it. Another example can be through working out, where you feel like giving up, but tell yourself this: just complete one more rep or one rep at a time. I utilized this technique and it helped me push through my sets even when I feel like I'm not bothered completing the set or the workout. So what can you take away from this video and potentially implement into your life? Start small. Don't try to take on everything at once because that's just a recipe for burnout. Focus on consistency over perfection. It's better to show up for the habit even if it's for a brief moment than to not show up at all. Trust the progress. You might not see progress straight away, but if you stay consistent, the results will eventually come. Success isn't about focusing on that one big breakthrough. It's about small, consistent actions you take every day. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum leads to success. So keep showing up, keep putting in the work, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Because the truth is, consistency isn't just the key to success, it's the only way to success. Thank you for listening. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay consistent, stay focused, and keep going. See you.